Xin chào, what's up everybody? Alright, I'm at home because I've had a little bit of food poisoning. There's why no video out and about today. What we're going to do is we're going to do a channel update. It's about time I've done one. It's been quite a while. We're almost at 5 million total views for the channel, which is tremendous. We're back up to around 200,000 views again during a month. We should hit somewhere around 250,000 views within the next month, especially with a lot of the traveling we're going to be doing. So we're going to unpack a lot of this information. We're not going to go particularly too fast. I want to kind of take my time and talk about each thing as it goes. So yeah, there's been some stuff going on with not our personal family, with other things that have kind of taken me out from being out and about and filming every day. So I'll be back to doing that in the next 2 days. So then we'll see a return of constant flow content every two videos every day. That's always kind of the plan. It's always going to be the plan with the channel until we hit somewhere around 100,000 subscribers, which it could happen this year, it could happen in 5 years. Hopefully it happens sooner than later. You just never know with these things. You know, they have things where you can look up a channel on like a thing that kind of takes the stats that are out there and it'll give you their projected income and like growth and stuff. But to be honest with you, it's not very accurate, so I don't really use it anymore. I used it a long time ago and it was just so inaccurate on so many different things that it was projecting. So I just out here making videos. Eventually it'll happen, it'll all come together. But yeah, so the first thing that is going to be happening with the channel in the next 2 months is we're going to be traveling to a lot of different countries. I'm not going to disclose the countries ahead of time. We might disclose a few of them because it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we all know I'm already going to Thailand and Korea. So that's kind of a given right now. But outside of that, we're going to be going to different countries and countries you wouldn't necessarily expect me to go to. We are going to kind of continue to shoot in the same style that I shoot in and doing the same kind of stuff when I go to a different city. I do want to try to do a bit more like rural stuff. Like for example, in Seoul, in Korea, I'm not going to just be in Seoul. I want to kind of maybe go on a fishing trip and do some fishing. And Jeju Island for sure. I want to try to do kind of a little bit of different stuff than what we would traditionally see. I'm also going to try to, maybe I've been floating around the idea of working a Vietnamese job for a day, if I can find a place that'll like let me work the job, and then kind of film like a short video on that so you can kind of see how working a Vietnamese job goes. So today is we're on Wednesday. We're on Wednesday. It's 9:30, so this video will come out in about 2 hours. I'm literally going to take it, upload it, edit it, and put it out. I am having 1 bottle of soju for the night, so that's my alcoholic intake for the night. As far as TRT and all that stuff, I'll shoot a separate video for that. For the phone, since the Samsung Fold 4 pre-order video did very well, we're going to see a video on that. We're definitely going to have a return of mukbangs as well. You know, I'm eating really clean and I'm working out a lot. So we'll talk about that in the video because of the TRT. There's a possibility I'm switching over to injections. So then we'll talk about that once I've got my source, which I'm pretty sure I've got my source for that. You definitely can't just walk into a pharmacy anywhere and ask for injectable TRT. They're not going to have it. It's just not. There's the cool people in the comment section of the last TRT video that were like, you just walk in anywhere and get the vial, man. It's like $1. No, you can't. So I'm also going to do a video on that. There's going to be a video on the money exchange, and then I'm going to combine it with pharmacies. So for when you get here, you can figure out money exchange and pharmacies all at once. Since the dollar is so strong to the dong right now, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to bring, you know, a serious chunk of cash when you come into the country and just money exchange it. I wouldn't say anything more than $1,000. You know, you don't need to go crazy with it. So yeah, we're going to try to do different stuff in these different countries. We're also going to try to do different things in Vietnam and Saigon. Like I said, I'm trying to plan maybe working a Vietnamese job for a day. I'm also going to try to get more in-depth into the kitchen and interviews at the Vietnamese restaurants that I go to and like. I'm probably also going to hire a translator for some of the videos so I can do some more talking. I could learn Vietnamese, but honestly it's a very hard language for me to learn. I'm not going to try to act like I'm proficient in it in any way. As we know, I'm really not that proficient in Vietnamese, and it's a very, very, very difficult language for me to learn personally. I have put a little bit of effort into it, and I just don't make much headway. I was going to sign up for a class. I had the class signed up for it, and then the thing with my mom happened. I had to go back to Florida. That's when I lost the money for the Cambodia or the Singapore trip as well. So we did raise a little bit of money for that Singapore trip. It was pretty much paid for, hotel and flight, but I actually had to forfeit that because you can only you can change the hotel, and the hotel let me change. And then I gave them, I didn't think I was going to be there that long. I gave them like a 40-day date from when that was to re-come back, and I ended up losing that too. So it doesn't matter. The Singapore content is doing tremendous, as I can see. I've almost got a video at 45,000 views from there, which is absolutely tremendous. There's another video with 10,000 views, another video with I think 12,000 views. So Singapore really worked. But I want to try to do different content. Yeah. There's a guy here that's doing really well in Vietnam. He's got some interesting stuff. It's not particularly stuff I would shoot, and I don't watch other people on purpose. It just comes up in my analytics when I see what other people are watching that watch my channel. And I try not to get too much into the analytics, because then you start seeing what hits, and then you start wanting to watch that person, and then even though you're like in your mind you're like, I don't want to copy that person, you start to, because you see what works for the analytics. That's the problem when you go and watch a bunch of other dudes doing your same thing in your country where you're at that current time. So I try to go kind of hands off on that approach. If anything, the original style I had was pretty much kind of Harold, like take out a Sony X3000, that's the same camera I bought, and just go film stuff and kind of loosely edit it, pretty much show you exactly what happened and present it. So that's the only inspiration I ever had for my channel. I used to watch Bald and Bankrupt a lot too. I don't watch either channels now. I think Harold's off fighting some like online Ukraine-Russia war deal, which is cool. I understand. Fight that thing. I went to Hong Kong, as you guys know, and I stood with the Hong Kongers, and I fought for freedom and for China not coming in and taking them over. So I understand what he's doing. Great. Hopefully one day he gets back to doing videos. That would be cool. I think he's a pretty good YouTuber. He's probably the only really other travel YouTuber I watch. So as far as the live streaming schedule is going to go, I'm only going to do a few live streams off my regular channel a month, probably 4 a month off the regular one. And then all of the streaming is going to be in my Fat and Broke IRL channel. The link for that is in the description. Yes, I know like 6 months ago I said that this is what I was going to do, and I had a bunch of you guys go over there and subscribe, but now we really are going to do that. I know there won't be much profit made in making those streams, but it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build that channel up as well so I can keep them completely separate. I'd rather just keep my main YouTube channel for world traveling and information and stuff about Vietnam or wherever I'm at that week to that, and then do the live streaming off the other channel to kind of keep it clean. I don't want to really stream off the main channel anymore. The only kind of streams we will probably do off the main channel is like hanging out with Winnie, or like maybe information, like something that comes out that I need to put out right away, then it would go on there. So it would be cool if you guys went over to that channel and subscribed to it. It would really be cool if you smash the like button and commented on here. I'm sure almost all of you watching this video are already subscribers, so I don't see there's too big of a point to ask you that. But yeah, it'd be cool if you jumped on over. And I know this video won't get a lot of views. It'll probably be 1,000 views, maybe 1,500. It's not going to be a video that hits, because this isn't like what a lot of people that watch YouTubers care about. I just wanted to do this. This is good for me too, for me to reflect on, like maybe in a year, and see what I had to say, kind of like a keeping myself in check style deal, and see if I did anything I was going to say. So as far as health, it's been great. I've been working out a tremendous amount. I've been eating extremely clean. I've not been drinking beer. I've only been drinking clear liquids, alcohol. Haven't been getting shit-faced. Haven't been consuming a massive amount of alcohol. As you've seen the past 2 weeks, I haven't gone out on the weekends and gotten drunk on stream or anything like that. So the plan is to kind of walk away from that on the main channel and maybe cut free a little bit on the IRL channel on streaming, but nothing, too crazy. It's not like a rebranding. We're of course going to do crazy shit and have fun still on the alternate channel, but it's just not going to be as frequent as it used to be. We're going to probably have a family soon, so it's time for me to grow up just a smidgen. So I don't particularly need to be going out like every single weekend and getting sloshed and stuff like that. And I think we can kind of do streaming in a different way too. We can go and do cool activities and go and see cool shit where I have good signal strength. So I'm trying to come up with new ways, new ideas while I'm on this kind of like little tiny break, as you would have it, which it still isn't a break because I myself can't take a break. I'm a constant person of work. Like what I've been able to do, like I guess I've kind of taken a little bit of time out in the past week or two, is just work out a lot and get my diet dialed in and stuff like that. And it's been really good. I'm really happy with the way it's all turning out. I'm really happy with the direction the channel's going. We've got all the stats pretty much are back up from when I went to USA. And I knew the second I got on a flight to USA, I could shoot the coolest content ever in Florida and people just weren't going to watch it. So I knew that when I went there. So I knew I had to, I was going to take a couple month dip in, ad revenue and views and stuff like this. But now we're finally getting it back up there. So it's like with the help of you guys watching my stuff. So I'm also going to be shooting 2 unique Patreon videos this month. So we're probably going to do an hour podcast tomorrow for Patreon, where I'll talk about whatever I want in whatever kind of fashion on the Patreon. It's nothing more crazy. I can just talk about stuff more. More things I have a stronger opinion on. I'm not necessarily cussing up a storm or anything. There might be a curse word every once in a while, but I don't think too many people that are scared of curse words are watching my content. I think we kind of weeded those people out. And if you don't like curse words, sorry. I still appreciate you watching. Just know sometimes I cuss. I don't feel that it's a sign of weakness or anything. It's just, it's the way I express myself when I'm passionate about something, have you say. So as far as everything really goes, the biggest thing is the thank you to you guys. Without you guys that have subscribed to the channel, that watch the channel, that watch the videos, we wouldn't be reaching the 200,000 views again per month. We wouldn't be at almost 5 million views, which is crazy. Sure, there's other people that get 5 million views on a video in a day, but I'm not other people, I'm me. And for me, 5 million views is quite spectacular. I think that's pretty crazy cool. The subscriber count's coming back up again too. We're seeing 20 to 30 a day again now, which is really cool. So hopefully we can get to a point where, what I would like is 100 a day. That would be cool with me. So if we can get to 100 a day and then maintain that, which I think we might achieve when we go and do all this world traveling, that'll be awesome. And then things will start to really, really, really take off. As far as like negative stuff, you guys know who I am. It is what it is. If people want to do whatever they want to do somewhere else and badmouth me where I can't even defend myself in any way, that's up to them. Okay? Let's not focus on that in any kind of way. Let's just keep it moving. I'm going to keep making content. I appreciate you guys for watching it. That is my small update. The biggest takeaway from this is there's going to be unique content to the Patreon. There already is. And sign up to the second streaming channel, the IRL Fat and Broke. And IRL means in real life. It's a category from Twitch, which is people that go out and stream for 3 to 5 hours at a time, which like I do. So thank you guys for watching. As ever, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the Patreons. Thank you for people that send PayPal tips. Thank you for super chatters. Thank you for super thank you people. You guys are all absolutely legendary. Please know that each one of them means a significant amount to me, and just even cool comments mean a real lot to me. I actually read all this stuff, so it really, really appreciate it. Without you, I wouldn't be anything. So the biggest takeaway is to thank you to the viewers of my channel, and keep staying freaking frosty, staying awesome. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.